Yes, what can I do for you, ladies? Professor.
I'm pretty sure you can talk. I'm pretty sure hear you. Just pretty sure she's not talking.
Right.
Correct.
Yes.
You can't talk.
No, I can talk. I just haven't.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's true. Now, as I was just discussing with our good Professor Gas, it was not out of malice. Already crude grab of power.
Then what was it? What do I roll to check if he's lying?
Insight.
Insight. Instead of perception. You don't have insight, you have perception.
Yeah, perception.
Okay. You don't use symmetry.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind of see like him kind of like feeling sad about what happened. See those eyes as he tells you what's happening or what happened.
Okay.
My father was a great man. Not one of my brothers deserved his throne. Not one of them. I killed to get that right.
No. You can see why being so far back in line for the throne, it might cause me a bit of concern. You would be the first noble who sought ascension on the point of the sword.
I have prevented my brother's various brothers' assassinations, stopped them from drinking themselves into a stupor. One nearly wanted to crush right off. No. I would not raise the hand to prevent their deaths, but I certainly did not cause them intentionally, not really desire to ascend.
Then why did you barricade the castle?
Because it was overrun.
Ready.
I think the question is, why was the barricade with you on one side and your family on the other?
If they got ahead of me, and they would not have them.
So the entire basis is simply that they were slower than you escaping?
Yes. Not all were merely slowed, some were obstructed.
So you still telling me the truth?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to Nessa and kind of shrug, like he's being honest. I'm not sure where we'll go from here. I'm not sure how to convey that exactly with an expression, but
I have no pride in my actions. I have no true regret in either. Me dying alongside my family was certainly noble for a tale. Does me your harm, no good.
Ness'll be thinking long and hard about this. Be like, well, I might be a genius, but I'm certainly no politician or royalty, so I have no intention of getting in your way of any sort of ruling that you want to do. I can only give my assistance as an advisor of sorts, more so than a queen, I suppose. But if that is enough for you, then it is enough for me, and I take it that we will have no moral conflicts between each other. And then she'll reach out her hand. Is that a deal?
I can make promises of moral conflict, but I can make the somewhat certain promise that I will make no attempt to stab you in the back or something petty to little differences.
She's kind of peek at Rieta because she's not quite sure. Do another perception or insight or something like that.
And no signage as well.
Okay, good. Very well.
I'm sorry, I literally missed the last block of conversation to get here or something. What do I believe he's telling me about?
That he would kill you guys at the back if you guys have the political reasons.
And you're okay with running a kingdom with essentially a council of royalty?
Not the slightest, no.
So you're not okay with us being co-royalty, but you're not going to establish the back, and you don't see any conflict between these two statements.
There's a great deal of difference, idea between displeasure and murder.
I just want to be sure you stay on the side of it where I stay unbloodied.
You regularly execute cook on your meals with cold.
No, you and I have different feelings about the rights and responsibilities of the state.
So we certainly do, and make no mistake, bloodshed is a portion of ruling. But I certainly don't intend your backdoor execution to be part of that.
You said your father was still a great man, is that correct?
Yes.
Are you looking to follow in his footsteps?
Yes, of course.
Then I would hope you add to history the way that he did.
Oh, certainly shall.
Why you were in the second check?
To see if he's telling the truth about intending to follow in his father's footsteps.
Yes, definitely telling the truth.
Well, I think I've satisfied my major points of concern to continue working with my friends. But I would like it if perhaps we didn't quite so rapidly execute people we took prisoner.
Nora's situation.
Yeah, but Nora seems to be in kind of a servile position towards her friends, so.
Well, he will probably want more.
Give
Basically, he was trying to plan for his plan. Now that he's essentially like on a council of nobles, not just some attitude more to the friends and all of us.
And I think he didn't actually let the guy, he kind of threw him, but he threw a T-roll 22, so he threw him pretty hard, and the person ended it broke his neck.
I'm just expressing my displeasure because I didn't expect to see someone who surrendered thrown into a pillar.
Yeah.
Well, guys, you just like put it off. Like you've done this job before, like, on.
Yeah, as I've mentioned, the world's a dirty place, and sometimes your hands pick up some of it.
Yeah.
Well, Prince Hater, I'm reasonably satisfied with your intentions. I think we can work together, and I hold out my hand for him.
He'll take it casually.
Remember, you guys are all now lords.
And I need to again, sorry.
Nessa still doesn't really understand that. It's kind of out of her peripheral.
So you guys can either call Prince Hater or Lord Hater. All you guys are now lords. But if Hater wants to decide to as Prince, he can.
Oh, there are going to be quite a few times before Hater corrects people on that point.
Nessa will be trying to figure out a good title that sort of denotes Archmage. Or like I guess, mage, like wizards are usually sort of like in a supervisor, not supervisor, but what do they call that? Advisor, I guess. A high.
Vizier.
She eventually wants to get to Archmage status, but she knows that involves a little bit more than a royalty title.
So I guess I hope you guys will know the information because that is only a one-time thing to tell you guys.
Yeah. A lot of it seemed a bit like it was hard to understand just like listening for one time around, but hopefully I've been recording this properly so I can listen again and hope.
I took down the gist. Go here to get this.
Yeah.
Correct. So you guys do know about the relics, correct?
Dwarves, Barcata Desert, Mercenaries, Land of the Giants, Relics in the Land of the Giants.
And a book we have to retrieve.
Oh yeah, this is getting that book.
But we're giving the book back.
After Nessa reads it.
Yes.
What book that he's gonna go get?
Yep.
Okay.
There'll be plenty of time on the way back to read it ahead of time.
Yeah, let's what's up?
I just do armor, right?
You can't buy armor. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy armor.
Also, did anybody ever pick up that third leather armor?
It was
From the white? No one ever picked up.
What's
The first prevented anyone really getting into the White's inventory.
That is true.
Getting into his inventory. Bow chicka bow wow.
He didn't have any weapons that people wanted, but he basically didn't want people touching them himself.
Oh, okay. So the armor is still on the way, and pretty much buried with them.
Yeah, if nobody specifically requested it.
What kind of armor?
Leather armor.
Oh, actually,
Third leather armor.
I would have at least taken a look at it. I wear leather myself.
Yeah, but he kind of preserved the away from his dead brother's body, so...
I would have mentioned an interest in the armor to Hater.
Was it magic anyway? I assume would have been able to discern that.
Correct, but it wasn't.
It was just leather armor.
Yep.
The only thing that was magical was the yummy that flint felt from there.
If you're not multi-classing, leather armor isn't that expensive for you. I bought it in creation.
Yeah.
Here's a question. Would it be possible to visit Vanessa to visit her academy and see if somebody there would enchant her arcane focus for like a +1 or something like that for a fee?
Yeah, but you would have to roll perception to see the person there or not.
There's actually one I want to ask. Julia. So, as per rules, can't see have spells.
Correct, you cannot speak to spells.
That's you're gonna is there any way has to have that be open entrance? Or if it's not cool, I can try to find some stuff. But
depending on what it is, what exactly are you gonna do stealth? Because if it's fire or light, then no consideration.
Oh no, he frost is attacking.
Then I'm going to allow it because it's kind of icy and it's very bright.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna allow stick attack on that. You have to be stealthy, so yes.
Can I do sort of investigation around on this since Nessa knows her way around this place and who to talk to?
Yep.
Because she works here. God damn.
You kind of walk and ask around where is Professor.
She'd probably ask for one of her like masters who she like apprenticed for, like Balthazar or Melchior.
And you find that Rosdar, which is the elf guy's name.
How do you spell that? Ravsdower? Ravsdower.